It is usually a family affair. When saddle bronc rider Zeke Thurston's phone rang in Houston back in March, it turned out the person on the other end was offering him the biggest ride of his life. Two riders were no-shows at the Houston rodeo, so someone passed Zeke's number along to organizers. Next thing he knew, the Big Valley, Alberta native, who was not even supposed to be in the competition, had won the Houston rodeo. We are very pleased to have Zeke in the BT studio this morning, also fresh off a ride yesterday and going to be competing again today. So let's start by talking about yesterday.
Yesterday, it started good. But my horse just didn't, he just wasn't as rider friendly as some of them in the pen, and I ended up with a 70. It could have went better, but hopefully today will go good.
You're looking forward to today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so tell us more about this story. This sounds very unusual. Is it strange for people to drop out and for somebody else to get called in, or is that a normal thing in rodeo?
It happens quite a bit, you know, like especially when you're rodeoing. Guys get hurt a lot, and you know anything can go wrong, miss flights and stuff. So it's not that uncommon for somebody to replace somebody else. So. But
it was you. So how come you were the guy on standby for this particular event?
Well, I actually rode from Tucson from another rodeo to just caught a ride with a bullfighter back to a place where I was staying, and I told him on the way. I said, hey, if anybody doesn't show up, or I said I'm just right here, a couple hours away. I said, give me a call or whatever. So he said, yeah, they usually have guys not show up. And so, I think it was like the next day he called me, and he's like, hey, you got your phone on you? Stay close to it or whatever, because they're going to be calling you. So. And
there it went. So tell us what happened.
Well, I went to they call it like the Super Series, I guess.
Right.
And so I showed up for that, and it had already started, so I didn't get to get on my first horse, and it's 3 head. So I got on the next 2, and I just thought, I'll just go there and try to win some money and just see what it's all about and stuff, And I ended up advancing in that Super Series to like a semifinal. And so I went to the semifinal, and then I ended up advancing through the semifinal to the final day.
Yeah.
So it just kept going from there. And then the next thing I was in the Final 4, so yeah, it was pretty exciting.
And there you go. So you get to cash a big check when it comes to that. As Dave Will mentioned, he interviewed your father. So this is a family affair. So talk about your upbringing and your dad.
Well, pretty much rodeo's kind of been bred into me, really. Like both sides of my family. My dad went to the national finals 6 times, and my mom's family rodeoed, and pretty much all we've done since we're big enough to walk.
Did you always know that it was saddle bronc that you wanted to do?
Well, I did all events when I was younger. And I rode bulls and rode broncs and roped calves, team roped. So my dad rode broncs, and that's just kind of what this kind of was more geared to, I guess. But I still rope all the time when I'm home and stuff, and I love it. I love all the events, but yeah, bronc riding's kind of my main. And
you do spend a lot of time still here in Alberta?
Yeah. I've been here like most of the spring. I've been home, so it's been nice to kind of be around and stuff. So, but this time of year we get pretty busy, and then the rest of the summer will be pretty busy. Well,
we should mention you're still pretty young, so you got lots of time ahead of you, and we'll be watching very closely. You can see Zeke in competition today down at the infield. Good luck to you, man. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.